Hey YouTube, it is King again in the arena, and here we have an updated list on our UR Prowess in Best of 3 Explorer. So what are the changes? We added some Strangle into the main deck, added a Strangle into the sideboard. I think doing 3 damage is just really good right now. Everyone's ready for like Bone Crusher Giant, but 3 damage they're just not quite ready for. Also, Shredder has 3 toughness when it first comes down. That is also relevant. We shaved on a few Arcanist to get the 4th Shredder in there, also to get the 2nd Strangle. But apart from that, the deck's pretty much the same. I'm going to run it through 3 matches and best of 3. I'm pretty excited for it, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. I'll see you in match number 1. Be on the play. Before we start, I just want to thank you for watching this. Also, if you enjoy my content, consider subscribing. It's a free way to support me. Would appreciate that. And let's dive on in. So, first hand, we have Mage on 1. If we want to play Strangle on 2. We have Sprite Dragon, consider Entity. This is fine. I'd prefer to this hand on the draw. That way we can either consider, like, either tap land or Mountain on 1. But we'll keep this. I think I am going to... we could always draw a land. We're going to go Mage on 1. We even have a turn 2 play if they play a creature and Strangle, so it's fine. Okay, it does look like we're probably versing spirits. So... honestly, I kind of wish that, we did play the tap land and then Sprite Dragon on 2. Oh, wait. No idea what's going on anymore. So we want both these lands. We don't know we're reversing yet. We're going to play the... shock land. So in hand, wherever, shock land. And we'll not shock it. If it's relevant to give this mage 1 more toughness or something. Okay, so this might be like a reanimator kind of deck. Yep. So he's going to be able to hit me for a lot. We're going to be able to kill this next turn. He's going to have 2 4/4 angels. We're going to have to chump block. And the following turn try to stabilize. It's not going to be easy. If we had a... Red Cat melee, I think this would be easier, but sure. I'll wait till he attacks. Okay. Kodawara does answer... This does answer, an angel, but probably not fast enough. Crash through. Let's see, my 5. So I have to kill this and block an angel. There's a Shredder, so I can do both. Strangle away this guy. Get rid of a Sprite Dragon. Here we'll just play this on red. We'll probably just cycle crash through, honestly. Yep, going to game 2. Okay, so bring in the lanterns. Melees are really good. The white-black card. Hmm. It's gonna be hard to ever cast entity. So maybe like this and either a negate or a mystical dispute. And then when we're on the draw, we're gonna bring in some melees and just like sacrifice a land or something. The play, got a Soul Guide Lantern, which we're gonna play. Also have an entity. We're just going to play this tap, say go, and then consider. Expressive. We'll bottom that. Kind of want to hit on tap lane to get entity down, but it's fine. So mage in hand. Don't really need rage land. Turn. Sure. I don't have an answer for that. I have 2 more of these, so... I think we just draw off this then. There's a Shredder. Which is pretty awesome. So here I can Shredder Mage and keep up Rage. Sure. That's a little rude. Well, he had 2 answers. Actually, he had 3 answers. He had Portable Hole, Mystical Dispute, Push. Must be nice. Mage? I think I want something better than this. That is better. So I can crash through. Knock into everything, right? Yeah. No, I can't do everything. I'm so stupid. I'm an entity, so I need to keep up rage. Could easily have it next turn. Do we let him have it for one turn and play Arcanist? That will give us a better chance of winning. I want to say yeah. He's going to have this turn to find it. I'm fine losing if he has it. Searching my graveyard. Sometimes against the Splinter Twin deck, you just gotta say, do you have it? Wow. Answers for days. So there's a Shredder. Worst case scenario, if we can get to untap and we have activation of Den up or something, we can activate Den and Reckless Rage our Den to kill their guy. It's kind of cute. Okay, so he's drawn multiple of those, is what he's saying. Well, like 3. I bet like he has like 2 more of these in his hand. Either that or he has 1 in his hand and then 1 get this back from the graveyard. Oh my gosh. Sure. So play this. They go. I could hit him for a bit. I don't think it matters. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure.
Or is it on?
I don't think I have anything to discard. Okay. I now have a goblin I can target as well. He has nothing in the graveyard, so like this is fine. Come on. Ay, ay. I still feel like I have to kill this. I guess it is legendary. Kind of want to end this game as fast as possible, so we are going to kill this. Shouldn't have another one in hand. I got him on 3. He was like pretty flooded on those. I was just wondering if he wants to play his last one or not, and he is. It's a great draw. Oh, lifelink or thing, right? Yeah, so he has another one probably. Inkbuster doesn't do it. Yeah, we're going to game 3. Okay. So he's got quite a few answers to my stuff. He's got disputes. Guess negate is good against dispute and that. Like, I do kind of have to get him dead at some point. He has so many answers to my 2-drops. I think I'm going to take out... I mean, Arcanist is like a must kill for him. Yeah, I'm going to take out one of you, bring you in. But some number of crash through, bring in more disputes. Also gonna, I think, bring in a strangle, because he did just cast it a few times. But no, it's gonna be a red cap. I can sacrifice a land, it's fine. No, let's get a dispute out of here. I'm not really sure, honestly. It's kind of weird. It's like a half control deck. He's basically a control deck with a combo finish. That's tough. So we have a mage on 1, lantern on 2. Keep this. No automatic, so don't currently have an answer for it. I can play the lantern, and that is an answer. But then my board state is really slow. I could give him 1 turn to have both cards in hand and a instant speed draw discard. He has a million of those. I could just... I think it's right to force him to slow down for a turn. And this way I can put a draw out of this. Because he can't answer the lantern and combo off. Sure. Okay, so crash through in hand. Crash through in hand. Exile you, play this. Okay, I think here we... Ledger Shredder. Really? Okay, we're gonna pass here and then dispute whatever he casts. 100% has a card draw spell. Here we'll get rid of Crash Through. Sure. So, Sway Dragon. Leave up Dispute and Negate. I think I'm gonna crack one of these. Could be wrong. I'll just consider then for now. Entity? Can't currently cast that. I could cast it if I crack one, maybe. I don't think I can bottom a threat right now. I think I'm going to crack one of these. He doesn't currently have anything in the graveyard, so I'm gonna crack one. Otawara does work. So entity or iteration. I think we want to kind of get him dead. So opt in hand this whatever this guy. Bottom, top. This leaves up disputes, which we will cast on this. Okay. Start with an opt. Consider, we'll top that. Go consider. Let's bottom that. I really want him to die here. This is 11. So we can entity. Looking for another 1-mana trick. Okay, he just concedes. Must have not had much. Okay, so here we are for game number 2, or match number 2, I should say. Opponent goes first. We have a okay hand. They're playing Yorion, so they're probably a slower deck, so this is a point keep. Kind of wanting to find land drops, so we are going to opt. Oh, this looks like probably Div, is it? Yeah, land's good. And I think here we I think here we dragon, because we can Ledger Shredder next turn. Or do we Ledger Shredder now? He has a black open. I think I'd rather dragon die. Risen Reef, Reckless Rage. Omnath is definitely a relevant card, though. So I think that we Shredder. Yeah, we're gonna Mountain. I think we Shredder. Combat attack, and then they play an Omnath. We'll kill that. If they don't, we kill this Risen Reef. Portable Hole. Sure. What are you targeting? So that means they're not casting. I think we bottom both these. Portable Hole is a very, very good card. Fable, sure. Okay, so we're going to try to do everything here. Dragon. It's tapped out, right? I can just do this now. Consider. Other consider? Yeah, we'll top that. Go to combat attack. And play entity. Unless they wrath, they should be dead. Another entity? Well, if they... So the only way they're not dead is, like, Omnath lands or, like, some sort of wrath. So I think we have to keep our threat. I discarded one, so it definitely shows they're not quite worried yet. Yeah, so they're attacking. 100% Wrath. Wait, what? Not a Wrath? Beginning of your end step, you must sacrifice an enchantment. If you do... For a creature slightly bigger. So sack this, get an Omnath? I'm so confused. I'm sure they know what's going on. Okay, sack Fable, you get a 4-drop creature. Or now that's a 2-drop creature. Or a 3-drop creature. Deputy of Detention. I love these decks. I don't think I can say no to a spell, so that's fine. Bottom, bottom. And then Sigil. Dead to a not wrath. It's funny. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a lot of spelling next turn. Killing this deputy would be pretty dope though. 2 top, that is so scary. So you're sacrificing an enchantment, so you have another deputy? Our mystical disputes are gonna be so good against this deck. So now you get a 4-drop creature. Nope. Still 3-drop? Yeah, 4-drop. Fine. Oh, we got the rage. Okay, so and whatever exile. Ledger Shredder. I'm gonna bottom that one. Just want spells. And play this land. It's got to be a 1 of Deputy of Attention, right? I really hope so. Such an interesting control pile. Sure. It's kind of like the 80 card version in Modern. I'm not playing any free spells, but Portable Hole is really good. They're not playing any Wrath. If they're playing Skyclave, so I think we're pretty good here. Yep, he's gonna get a lot of value from that, but unless he has another answer, he's currently dead on board. It's a lot of Stormwing entities on top. It's so weird. So just gotta find an answer to one of these that costs 3 mana. What's the card? It has to be an enchantment. It has to be a creature. Oh, just not a blocker. That specifically states I cannot cast more than 1 card per turn, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, this deck. I don't have a creature land. Oh my gosh. So we attack all, one of our guys dies, trades, has to block, sure. Could have played mage. That's fine. Got him close, but it's pretty easy to do that. Another one. so much raw value. It's kind of insane. Now getting a 5-drop creature. Play another Yorion, just in the main. No, we got that. Sure. Also gains life. This pile is too funny. Where's my disdainful strokes? Don't think I have a way out of this. Probably starts with that. Consider in hand. I'm gonna cast the other expressive. I hit nothing. So in hand. Yeah, I think we're good to go to next game. Okay, 4 disputes, come on in. We're playing green cards as well. Aether Gust, come on in. Spell Pierce, come on in. Rage, come out. Strangle, come out. Gust. Spell Pierce. I have to take out 2 cards. Also, Negate comes in.
Of his own server?
3 cards. Something like this. Mage is probably... I mean, Mage is really important because it's a 1-drop. I think I want that value too. Am I gonna be stone cold to, Yeah, I am. Okay. That's what we're doing. Risen Reef is what I was referring to. Still have a lot of creatures. Maybe a Rage is still fine, but... I feel like I'd rather just, like, deal with this stuff. So, I'll keep this. Spreader on 2. Can't believe you kept 7. I want to know his list. Sure. Okay, so I want to trigger this, so I'm going to be casting Entity this turn, so let's start with Opt. And another Entity? Sure. Land is kind of what I want here. It's either Sprite Dragon or Entity, though. It's probably just Sprite Dragon. Keep the Consider. Why does it have 3 left now? So start with a consider, I guess. Bottom that. On opt. Let's opt. Let's get rid of the pathway. No mage, keep the opt. I feel like I kind of made a mistake there, honestly. Playing into a Claritin pretty badly. Fires, sure. That means they can't counter back, which is nice. Another punishment. Yeah, they're 1-for-1-ing us here, so we'll just get rid of the dispute. Actually, because I can tap the lands. Actually, it's pretty bad. So let's do this now. Just do this now. 2, 3. So iteration. I'm not gonna cast the other entity, so I'm gonna cast this mage. So opt in hand. Consider whatever mage. Now I get to connive. Just throw away an opt. Or am I casting entity? It's pretty bad against detention, but I think it's fine. Crash through right on top. That's a free Risen Reef. Kinda want trample. We're gonna dump this. Opt. Okay, so let's start with this. I don't forget it. So this is coming off next turn, yeah. So start with let's start with consider. Don't want that. Spell Pierce is actually not nice, so we'll connive it away. We'll expressive. Let's go hand this. And then how almost lethal is this? It's not quite, right? It's gonna flicker this, it's gonna fight something else. 5. Yeah, I think we're bashing with this. Going to 3. Play you. Now we do have Den as well. One of the Stormwings is coming off, although I do have to tap it next turn. So he's gonna play 2 spells. No, he's gonna play 1 spell, then Yorion. Flicker fires, play a 3rd spell. So 1 free spell, Yorion as a free spell, another 1, so 3. Starting with Frozen Reef. Is Yorion an elemental? No. It has to be play Yorion to get a million more flickers, and then you have to then you draw a card. Connive away a land. Yep. What's your spell? So you're destroying 1 thing. Sure, and then you get to fight something. You trigger this some. Killing Arcanist. Okay. See if that's good enough. Wait, what? What's an elemental? Oh, they see each other when they come into play. Triggers 4 times. That's gross. Okay, let's do this now. Comes off next turn. Yeah, we're gonna start with this. Ledger. That'll not trigger itself, sadly. Actually, I don't know. No, it won't. So they can get a Deputy Detention and hit this next turn. So many blockers. Spell Pierce is not going to do it. Any reason to not play this land? Sadly, I have a bunch of counter spells that are dead to draw. I have an Aether Gust that's not that good either. Yeah, I have some pretty bad draws. You play the 1-game-1 without casting Fire's Invention. So stuff triggers a lot. Yep. It's one of your free spells. Are you also playing that 8 mana nonsense? That'd be hilarious. Let's go to a game 3. I really want to verse this deck again. Actual insane, just like all the value. I assume these on the sideboard. So you're gonna sack the fires. I guess that is vigilance. What are you sacking? What's the... Don't currently have a 2-drop in play. You do, so you can get a Deputy Detention. And I don't have a kill spell this time. So I don't think I have an out. Oh, it triggers twice. I'm gonna call it here. I mean, I could play it out longer. I think I might be like dead, like next turn or two, but We're gonna say good game. Our opponent's playing a pretty fun deck. We'll take those. We'll take those L's. No cantrip except for crash through. Opponent going first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops, 1 lands. I think this is a mulligan. It's close, but keep this one. It's much better. We're versing random unknown opponents. I think I'm gonna get rid of either Sprite Dragon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Sprite Dragon. I want my lands. Just tap land here. Demir Shredder. No, Grixis Shredder. Daddy's playing, Shadow. They crash through. They trigger first, so they resolve first. Croxa. Lands. We're wanting our stuff to get bigger. We're gonna discard a Consider and a Crash through. No attacks. Next turn we can go opt into entity, trigger them again. If he's playing black, I assume he's playing Fatal Push. Entity is actually pretty good against Fatal Push. Probably gonna connive away this Sprite Dragon. Sure. Another reason why 2 damage is extremely important. Unless he's actively killing one of these shredders, I don't think it's right to play another spell. But they are. Okay, so Sprite Dragon, get out of here. What? Okay. That was interesting. So he's playing Ob. I feel like our deck's already like pretty good. 2 Strangle. I don't want too many roll spells, but I want some. Yeah, I think this is fine. Maybe like take out 1 Strangle and put in like 1 Spell Pierce. Negate. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm just gonna resubmit. Okay, so this is a keep. Got Mage and Sprite Dragon as like pretty good creatures. Got a good curve. I think I'm just gonna strangle that. Just so I can like get in. Maybe. If I draw a blue land, I might just slam Sprite Dragon. Is he considering like pushing this now or thirsting this? I guess Reclusive Painter is like okay with Ob. Because it gives it mana. Okay, so we do draw the blue source. So we are gonna just slam Sprite Dragon, attack with Sprite Dragon. Because this way you can get mana and sacrifice. Yeah, I would say Painter is okay with Ob. Chariot. Okay, so they're doing the Jund Ob thing. We're gonna have to kill these cats. Another rage. Okay. We are raging. So we're gonna strangle first. See if they activate the chariot. They might. And then we're gonna kill the chariot. Yeah, they did not activate chariot, so we're gonna go to combat and attack. And then when they go to copy Ob with chariot, because they don't like sack, make devil, whatever, to do their thing, we're just gonna kill the chariot. The rage. One mana deal 4 is pretty good. Then Strangle's probably the other best removal spell in red for 1 mana. Probably. Being sorcery speed. No bueno. Okay, gassed. Looks like they're trying to activate. You can activate. Do not go to combat though. All this for a cat? You got it. Another dragon. So... Dragon... Bash... And if he blocks a mage, we just shoot a cat? Yeah, seems good to me. Two-mana counterspell has been called. Let's see what else they got. They could Shadow of Mortality me. Good game, opponent. Okay, I will see you in the deck tech. Okay, yeah, the deck performed really well. I'm excited for this deck, and I think that it's definitely a top tier deck. I think that I want to cut some number of the spell pierces for more like hard counter spells. I wouldn't be that surprised because you know we try to be aggressive for sure, but games slow down post board. So I'm kind of thinking take out the strangle. I want some instant speed. Do I have any instant speed? Like 3 damage. Even if it costs me more than 1, I think it's fine. Like Fire Prophecy is okay. I think a Braid can come in some number, like 2 a Braid. 2 a Braid and then just 1 negate, I think. Yeah, I'm not really sure about like the 15th slot, but this is where I would be right now. Really enjoyed the deck. Hopefully you enjoy it too. I'm not sure what other changes I would make. If I make them, I'll do an updated list and let you know. But yeah, this was the second version. I will put that in the title. Version number 2 of the UR Prowess Explorer Best of 3. Yeah, so as always, if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing down below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.